Welcome to Giza! Yes, that is what you think it is. In the background, we're on our hotel balcony and we are overlooking the freaking pyramids. So it's bright and early right now. We are about to head out for a day at the pyramids and we're going at open so that hopefully we'll beat the crowds. So, you know, early wake up, but I think it's totally gonna be worth it.
It's actually so weird seeing the pyramids right there. You know, you see something so iconic for your whole life in so many movies and TV shows and everything, and whenever you see it in real life, it always just looks kind of fake. So it's gonna be cool to see it up close and really get to feel like I'm there.
Already from this far away, they look gigantic. So it's already meeting expectations. I'm really excited. I don't think this is gonna disappoint. Let's go. So we've just entered the Giza Pyramid Complex. Is that right?
Yes.
This is Mocha. He's our guide for today. He's awesome. We can already tell. We've only known him 5 minutes. He's taking us around, showing us all the best spots. And so we'll actually be dropping his WhatsApp number in the description if you want to book him while you're coming for your tour. So he will be here for you. But oh my gosh, we're coming up to this. What a dream.
I'm definitely gonna climb the pyramid.
There's all these signs that say no climbing, but everyone's climbing. Is that?
Go to the entrance.
That's how you're supposed to get up. Okay.
Yes.
I would have thought this would be like a 10-foot rope kind of scenario. I can't believe you can climb on it. That's crazy.
We're climbing the pyramids.
This feels so wrong.
It's so crazy to climb up the pyramids. I wish we could go all the way to the top.
Okay.
Going inside the pyramid.
We're walking in. They do not allow videoing, so we're on the phone real quick for some secret videos. But we're going inside the Great Pyramid. This is what it looks like.
It's pretty tight in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, this keeps going on.
Everything is just like a 45-degree incline. It's crazy. It's way taller in here, but coming out of the main area, it's kind of really short to bend over. I don't know if this is true, but I have heard that they do that because when you're entering to the tomb, they want you to be bowing to the king, and so they force you to crawl, basically. It's like up forever.
I wasn't that excited for going inside, but this is actually so cool.
We made it.
Wow, it's hot in here.
It's so hot in here. I think this is the highest room, so all the heat is rising up here. This is crazy. This is the king's sarcophagus. I love how they have all these little air conditioning units in here that are doing absolutely nothing. It's only, I think, $10 to visit the Pyramid Complex, but it's $20 a person just to come inside. So you have to kind of make that decision if it's going to be worth it for you. All of the guides will tell you honestly it's not really that unique and special, but it was better than I expected. Just the concept of being in the middle of the pyramids right now, super cool.
It actually looks way cooler than I was expecting.
I know.
It was going to be just some like hole in the pyramid, you just walk in 30 feet and you walk out, but
No.
this is like a real like tunnel. You have to get down and dirty to get up here, and I think it's super
Hot
worth
and
it.
sweaty, so be prepared for like a little mini hike, but this is actually pretty cool.
Ooh. Ow.
Here we go!
Can you believe people just got on these things one day?
Without a harness? That makes no sense.
How do they train these?
Like the saddle is the only way that this works.
I can't believe that someone just decided to get on this thing one day. It is so high off the ground, it's crazy.
This is a great view of the panorama of the pyramids and just trying really hard to not have my shoes fall off.
Hanging out right next to you.
Hey buddy!
Holly's made a new friend. You know, pat your friend on the head.
Hey buddy!
I don't know if he was like that.
I think that freaked him out because he couldn't see me.
We're in front of the Sphinx now, and it's still missing a nose.
Still a little Voldemort action going on, but it's honestly so much bigger than I expected. I've seen a decent amount of photos of it, and everyone always says it's smaller than they expect, so I think I hyped it down in my head, but this is actually massive. On the way here, I actually happened upon a Joe Rogan podcast. I always download a few for flights, and I ended up actually watching one that was all about the conspiracies of the tunnels that are actually in the Sphinx. So there are different chambers that they've located underneath, and a few people who have gone in and excavated it and have just said, oh, there's nothing to see, and they've boarded it up. But a lot of people speculate that that's actually not the case, and that they're hiding something, or who knows. And so from the back there is a access point where at some point recently in the last year somebody actually jumped into it and got some unique footage. So go check out that episode because it was really interesting to see what other people speculate might actually be the case of what's going on. And now we're at the Egyptian Museum. So they are building a current big grand Egyptian museum that's set to open in November of this year. But this is the original and is supposed to be, I guess, where there are the most Egyptian antiquities of any other place. This is supposed to be pretty cool.
So this is actually what the top of the pyramids look like. They have something like this. The ones that we just looked at were topped with gold.
And people come here because they believe it has certain powers. The detail on this is insane. That's what's on the 10 Egyptian pound note.
Probably one of the most astounding things about all of this is they have many sculptures made out of basalt and dirt and other really hard stones, and currently the only way they know it is possible to cut it is with diamonds or lasers, and neither of which the Egyptians had, so, you know, aliens.
During the 4th and 5th dynasty, they started doing this new method where instead of simply drawing into the stone, the divots made the pictures. These are like 3D, where they instead remove the stone around the image to make it pop. So our guide just brought us to get some lunch here at a famous, didn't he say Oriental Egyptian food place? So I guess it's like a fusion. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm absolutely starving, so he's about to pass out for sure. He said that the name of this place is Abou and it's famous. What type of food is it?
Koshary.
So there's one thing that they serve here. That's it. That's what the koshary is. You just decide how big of a plate you want of it, and it's vegetarian. So right up my alley. Look at that. Yum.
A little bit of sauce in here.
Okay.
There's garlic, lemon, and vinegar mixed here. And this sauce is spicy. You like spicy?
Not really. You don't like this?
No. A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And this lemon fresh here mixed.
Okay.
Next is this.
Wow.
Yeah. Fried onion.
Okay.
And chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
The best koshary for the best people. Enjoy.
All right, try it.
It's not super strong.
Okay. That's really good. Definitely never had anything like it. It's a very dense food, which is what we need right now. So, bon appetit. Food is gone. Now we've got rice pudding, which is supposed to be famous. Let's give it a try. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'll give it better than expected. It basically tastes like vanilla and rice.
I think the problem is
a
it
weird
maybe
texture.
tastes like a dessert that's maybe a little too old. Like,
Yeah, like it's going bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of puts you off a little bit.
Back at the hotel.
Time to nap.
That was the longest day of my life. It was great, but I'm super jet lagged, and that food just set the tone for a nap right about now. Thanks for joining us at the pyramids. I mean, wow, today was a dream, like huge bucket list item. Definitely worth the hype. I think that you have to see it once in your lifetime, and maybe unpopular opinion, but go inside. Spend the money if you have it. Because it was actually really cool.
I think going inside was actually my favorite part because the way that it's cut like super low to where you basically have to crawl 100 feet into the heart of the pyramid just really felt like we were
uncovering mysterious mysteries. So the only final question remaining is people or aliens?
Definitely aliens.
We'll see you next week as we continue more in Egypt. Bye.